Hello YouTube, it's been a while. Thought I'd come and do a bit of shooting, see if anyone drops by. Got a 40mm up, gonna shoot some cans, but see if we can just find a spot first. Just to the left. Consistent, just to the left again. Altriano, how you doing, man? Nice one for dropping by. There it is. This cans I want to shoot, but I thought I'll just see if I can find the spinner before putting some up. What's that, one hit out of 4? That's not very good. Better. What's everyone else been up to? It has been a long time. I'm starting to post a bit more, trying to get a little more consistent, but it's hard to find the time. Lone Wolf, how are you doing? Ooh, that was a bit low. What frames has everyone been shooting lately? There it is. Archie, here. Come on. Good boy. That's where we want him. Solid in the middle. When's the big tournament? September. We got the first competition of the year coming up at Easter, and then there'll be quite a few throughout the summer, hopefully. The biggest one of the year, I think it is September. Right. Not doing very good. Just doing my tea. But, right. What are you having for tea? I was going to do tea. I was going to do a sausage dinner for me and the kids. And now none of the kids are having food with me. So it looks like I'm not eating. But I don't mind. Some of them in the pocket. Don't know if I'll shoot that many, but gotta have them ready. We got the Wasp Uni Mini I recommended. How are you getting on with it? Those loop tubes are good fun to shoot, and I tell you what, they're powerful. Right, let's get a can up. Americans allowed. All Americans are allowed. Everyone's welcome. One love. We're all the same. Straight to the middle. That's what we wanted. Should be shooting more cans with tournament season, yeah. More targets, sorry. Shooting cans is just more fun. And noise as they rip through. Gets frustrating as well though when you're trying to cut them and it takes forever sometimes. So this one will take forever. nicely damaged. Got some frames on the way from a company in China to play with. Masala Isa. Listen. This can doesn't look too far off cutting. One more on the left hand side in the middle. What kind of can is that? Looks like a Monster drink. It's a cheap Monster drink. It's called Dark Thunder. I think it's one of Aldi's or Lidl's own brands. I was trying to hit the right hand side then and I caught the top pretty good. It's quite a big can, 500ml. So let's go for the bottom, see if it'll rip. Oh, no way. Straight underneath. Don't want to start missing low. Hate missing low. I don't think it's ready to rip yet. Oh, only just clipped the left. Same place again. No way. Losing it. Leon! How are you doing? Straight through the middle. There's no point going for that anymore. There's a big hole there. Back for the bottom. It's not gonna rip. It's a slow can cat. Let's get back on the top. It's taking it back then. Right then, need to hit that top right hand side. That's where the most metal is left holding it together. Oh, that was the top left. Try again. Definitely missed you, Roland. Try keeping up on TikTok. Oh, I keep getting warnings on TikTok now. I got banned the other day. I'm not banned at the moment, but I had a warning today for a typo. Put a post up, misspelt something, and I had another warning, so never mind. Finally, there it goes. Time for another can. I put pretty much all the same stuff on TikTok to over here. Except I can't put hunting things on TikTok. And I'm doing a lot more hunting at the moment. So I'm thinking of starting to include a bit more of that on here. I just don't know how far you can push it before I start getting in trouble on this side. I don't know. Butler, what's up, man? Screenshot that for future. What have we screenshot? I noticed TikTok been getting strict. Yeah, it has. Seems to be anyway. I got banned for riding a push bike. That was a nice start. I think that put a good little rip in the side. Who's Vinny? Whose real name is Vinny? What have I missed? Butler Outdoors, is that Vinny? Drifting Flies, what's up? Oh, I guess you're a fly fisherman. Trout season's here, and I haven't wet a fly yet. You're finally allowed to go live on Talk. Get on there. It is a good place to go live. I've had some lives where there's been like 1,000 people in there, and the chat just becomes so hard to keep up with. But I'll be honest, I've had a right laugh on TikTok. Yes, sir, I'm a fly fisherman. Awesome. What's your preferred species to fish for? Kyle, how you doing? This Pepsi can's taken a few hits and it doesn't look any worse for wear. I was doing a Pepsi can cut yesterday and I caught it in such a way where I folded the bottom up and it took forever. Brook trout, oh yes, super light tackle, creeping around tiny little brooks. There's a little river not so far from me that I've been looking at. Never fished it, but there's a couple of little pools that look perfect for little brook trout. I say a river, it's not really, it's more of a big stream. But I'm going to have to go and investigate it a little bit more and take some flies with me. That was a good solid hit. Did I finish the Cooper? I did. Didn't you see? I'm sure I posted up a short of it all finished. It was done around Christmas time. Ah, get in. I'm absolutely tamping over that Mini Cooper. It was a nightmare in work. My boss was a fucking proper dick with it. But I'm even more pissed off now that it's finished and gone, because the owner of the Mini gave a fucking hefty tip for the people who done the Mini. I done the fucking Mini, and the boss took the rest of the fucking garage out for a meal. I could have gone, but they know full well I'm not into going into Cardiff, into the fucking town and going to nightclubs and fucking shit like that. And I'm fucking tamping. But there we go. It's the good people who have the piss taken out of them. Nobody else in the garage was even capable of doing half of it. It is interesting to watch you and Coinworker shooting. Oh, Coinworker's lives are fun. You guys are so accurate with our grip. I'm not accurate at all today. I've been shooting alright. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've come on you and I feel quite nervous shooting on YouTube. And I'll tell you what the difference is, right? When I shoot on TikTok, 99% of the people who watch me are not shooters. So it kinda doesn't matter. All of you guys know your shit. And I'm like shooting in amongst the best shooters. And it does get my nerves up a bit. That sad part happens all the time. The grunt guy gets shit on. That's right. That is right. Hopefully my boss will see this and think, oh, yeah. But I know he's been told by other co-workers that he should have fucking sorted me out. And it's fallen on deaf ears. But we will live and learn. I think this one's almost cut. I got one more can to cut after this one. And then I was going to bounce off. We won't talk about bouncing off yet though, that was just underneath. That was better. That was right on the bottom lip. Done a lot of damage, but it didn't rip it. While it's swinging. Was that ripped? That's weird. I think the actual circle bottom bit has come off, haven't it? I don't know. Shoot it again. It's got to rip more. I'm sure there's more chunks of that that's got to come off. They're just passing straight through everything. Why am I going in my pocket for balls when they're stuck to my magnet? Look out, Jacob's home. That can's gone so stringy.
£5 for that, okay?
Nice one, but
The groom is happy.
stick it, I know. Stick it in the kitchen on the side for me.
I'll change the trying to play.
I've had enough of this can now. Boom! There it goes. Not a second too soon. That can took forever. Right, time for another one. Hey Archie. Whoa! You be careful. Super fast. Come on, man. Where did I put that other one? There. Right. I just threw the ball up towards the catch box. That was a bit stupid. Archie! Here! Come on! Last can of the evening. Archie! Here! Good boy. No, stay down here now. What the? How can I miss a full can? 330ml can, and I just missed it to the right. Wow. Let's make that the last one. That's where we wanted it. Nice. Big hole in the front. I want to try and catch the top right hand side. About a centimetre higher than the slit going across here. But on the right with the metal that's left. Archie, here, come on. Oh, I went through the hole. Need it to be a little bit higher. Gutting. Never mind, it hasn't turned, so we can try again. That's where I wanted it. Now you can see that rip has pretty much finished off going across. I'm hoping this will be a really cool quick can cut. Let's whack the bottom and see what happens. It's not ready to cut yet. Back onto the top of the left hand side. Oh, too far to the left. Right. Another go. straight through the middle again. All I can, one hole in the middle, and I find it. Right, really top of it this time. Oh, I want to catch the bottom while it's swinging back and forth as it comes towards me. Caught it perfect, and it didn't do nothing. Back onto the top of it. Couple of shots in, I thought this can was going to be gone in no time. Is that a problem with the chat, or is everyone just quiet? What's the difference between over here and TikTok? They're saying about how busy it gets when you've got hundreds of people in the live. It's nice that it's quiet, but I do start wondering, like, is something broken? Gotta get this one cut before it goes dark. It looks really light on the camera, but it's not that light. Right, smash the top. Ah, they're just going straight through, doing nothing. Bottom of it again. Stop aiming for specific bits and just smash the shit out of it. Ha! And then I missed completely. Ha! It's weird when the chat just goes quiet like that for so long. Nice fun for hitting that like, guys. If anyone in here is enjoying it and you haven't hit the like, it doesn't cost anything. And it really helps in the algorithm. And then when things get seen more, creators have that little bit of incentive to do a little bit more. That's why I was putting so much effort in over at TikTok. Ah, missed to the right. Gotta get it. It's gone on a while, this one, hasn't it? Considering I thought it was going to be a quick can cut. Right. Walk away a sec. Doing something wrong here. Slow it down. It's no good rushing and missing. Nice and slow. Put them where they gotta go. Hit it, but it didn't do much. Complete mess again. I don't even know where to aim for that. It's got that rip in the middle. Underneath the rip, there's a load of holes. Above it, there's a load of holes. And whatever I seem to be hitting, they're going straight through. I'm going to aim for the very top lip. Where it's hanging from. Straight through that fucking hole just under that. Ah. Longest can cut in history. Top left hand side. Genuinely can't believe how many shots have gone through that and it's still hanging on. It doesn't even look that damaged at all, does it? It's got a huge rip straight through the front, but it just will not give up. All of a sudden then it sounded a bit different. It might be on its last legs. It's all the holes in it making it hard. Aim for the bottom right. That didn't do anything. Aim for the bottom left. Straight through. So hard to see which bit is solid enough. Going for the top left. One of those new titanium cans, I think. Missed to the right then. Just didn't feel right as soon as I let it go. I knew it was going to miss. I didn't know it was going over there though. A chunk fell off the can, but still no ripping. Underneath, gotta catch that very bottom lip. The only chance left is catching that bottom lip. But a tiny bit too high and there's a huge hole to go through. And a tiny bit too low and that happens. Definitely need to work on the spinners more. There it goes, now it's starting. Do you know what, the bottom is still pretty much intact. The bit swinging to the left isn't the bottom. I want to rip the bottom off. It's the bit in the middle I need to hit. Dreadful shooting. No way, I caught it banging that bit. It went straight through, didn't rip it off. That's clinging on by a lot. Shoot at the top again. No. This has got to be like 100 shots now, haven't it, onto this? I plan to be on yet about half an hour. I'm 28 minutes in. Can I get this can cut in a minute and a half? It will not give up. I will get it. Last shot this should be. It fell off slow in the end as well. It's not like it come off like quick. Really tried to hang on that last bit. Never mind. You know what? I'm not happy with how many shots I was missing, and I'm not going to bounce off for a minute. I'm going to put the 40 back up and just have a few shots at that. I shouldn't. I've probably shot too much today, and that's why I'm missing. But we'll give it a go. I haven't got many shots on my magnet. I say that, there's got to be about 20 on there. But I'm not going to load it back up. Let's just have a play on this 40mm. Probably won't even go through all of these. Maybe 10 shots. And it is. Just underneath. How can you hit it on the first and then miss the second? I know loads of people have mentioned that. We're getting worse. That was miles away, wasn't it? It's been a while since I've had this many people in a YouTube live. And I do find it really weird that there's no chat whatsoever. 32 people watching me. Not a word been spoke for ages. What's that? 3 in a row. Bit better. It's hard sometimes when I'm live as well. I gotta remind myself to slow my shots down. That was way better. Bang in the middle. That's what we want. Yes. Well, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm going to end on our 3 good hits in a row. They were really solid in the middle. It's been cool. Nice one for dropping by, guys. I'll try and do more lives on here, because it is good. It'd be nice to build it back up, get a bit active again, and catch up a bit with you guys more often. See what everyone's shooting and what everyone's up to. But in the meantime, until I'm back next time, guys, look after yourselves. Get out there, enjoy your slingshots and nature, and stay safe, guys. Catch you soon.